CJTV's Game of the Week, where we have Jackson Liberty playing in their first round of the Shore Conference against Colts Neck. I'm Emma Idle, and I'm the only commentator here today, but that's okay. Here we see both teams getting ready to start the game. A lot of excitement in the room today. Our first server is from Colts Neck, number 1, Sophia Koval. That is a point for Colts Neck. Now a score of 1-0. That is another point for Colts Neck. That is once again another point for Colts Neck. A big swing from the outside by number 25. Nice outside swing from Maddie Simmons. Some big blocks by Sarah Christie and Kim Stallworth. Sarah Christie making quite the presence at the net, trying to get the ball down, but Colts Neck was just able to pick up all of the balls. Now with a score of 4-0. Number 25, senior setter Kim Stallworth is serving for Liberty. Nice topspin serve. It's one of the tougher spots on the court. Colts Neck has been proving to be a pretty scrappy team so far. They don't seem to let a lot of balls drop, and that seems to be getting them quite a lot of points today. Liberty just making some simple mistakes that is causing them to lose some points. That is a kill for Liberty from whom I believe was Sarah Christie. Big swing from the outside. Liberty is able to get that back up. Colts Neck swings outside of the court and the point goes back to Liberty. Let's see if maybe we can take a look at a replay of that. Okay, no replay. Liberty serves the ball outside of the court, and the point is back to Colts Neck with a score of 4-6. Number 11, libero Madison McSorley is serving. Nice free ball to the corner by Sarah Christie. And another big swing from the outside. Number 27, I believe. Nice serve by Sarah Christie. Number 27 swings into the net and the point is back to Liberty, tying the score at 7-7. This is Sarah Christie, number 16, serving. That was a misjudgment from Colts Neck. The ball was in the court. Colts Neck seems to be relying on this one hitter, number 27, there outside, to do most of the attacking today. And that is a kill from Anastasia Artemenko, number 26, senior opposite hitter. Let's take a look at a replay. Number 21 for Liberty, India Lee Berlongen is going to serve for Liberty. Number 27 swings.
Well, hey there, Emma Heidel. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderfully. How are you, Noble?
Great. I figured I'd step off the bus for a little bit, come out here and commentate with you. I know very little about volleyball, so I'm kind of hoping you would educate me a little bit on the names of the plays. For example, I thought it was called a spike, and apparently that's not the correct term if somebody hits it hard over the net onto the floor to the opponent's side.
Yes, that would not be considered a spike when you are looking at actual volleyball. Most people just call it a spike because, I don't know, but
It's easy to say.
I guess so. Most people who play volleyball would call it an attack or a hit, and if the other team is not able to get the ball back up, that would be referred to as a kill.
Oh, okay. So attack or hit and then a kill if the other team doesn't return it. Good to know. I actually played volleyball in college for a couple of years, and it's amazing I didn't retain that piece of information from my years of volleyball. You know why I took volleyball in school, Emma? Because you know why I took volleyball in college?
Oh, why did you do that?
Because I thought it sounded really easy. Turns out it's not that easy.
No, it's a lot more difficult than it looks. There's a lot of skill involved. There's a lot of timing involved. Especially when you are attacking in the front row. You have to time out when you're going to run over to the ball. There's just a lot more to think about than you would think.
Yeah, I remember from my limited experience that it was way more difficult than I had anticipated because my exposure to that, that was out, right? That was out?
Yes, the ball did land outside of the court.
In my limited experience, I definitely learned a lot in the 2 semesters that I took volleyball. And my coach was actually like a former professional volleyball player, and she was quite an animal out there, so she kept us on our toes. The Liberty's come back pretty nicely here. They're a little down in the beginning there. Looks like they kind of got themselves recovered pretty well, beating by 3 points it seems.
Yeah, they seem to have kind of gotten their simple mistakes under control and been able to run some more aggressive plays, which has helped them gain more points.
So you played volleyball, right?
I did. I did play volleyball from about 8th grade to my sophomore year.
Were you like 6'3" in the 8th grade too? Is that why they recruited you to the volleyball team?
Yes, people saw me and saw that I was tall, and they asked me to play volleyball.
And said either play volleyball or basketball, one of the two. And you chose volleyball.
Yeah, I'm not a very aggressive contact
I'd love to see a
person.
replay of that.
Yes,
I want to see a replay of that.
I would also love to see a replay.
All right, here we go. Let's take a look.
So we have Sarah Christie tipping the ball.
It landed on her hand too. That was great. Oh, I wish I saw the end of that replay, but.
When the ball hits someone's hand like that, that is referred to as a pancake. Which is often.
But it counts, right, as hitting the ball?
Yes. It's often very rare in high school volleyball.
Oh, I want to see the end of that replay. I wonder if we have that recorded. After that was when the magic happened.
Yes.
So why they're playing music now in between the on timeouts.
Yes.
That coach from Colts looks very familiar for some reason. I feel like he's a movie actor. Doesn't he? No, okay, never mind. Emma's giving me a funny look like I'm crazy, so I guess not.
I don't know. He looks like a volleyball coach to me.
Does he? Do they have a certain look about them, the volleyball coaches?
Scary.
Scary and angry.
Yeah.
All right, so 14-11, Liberty's favor here. And it's play to 25, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, but there has to be a couple points ahead, right?
Yes, they have to win at least by 2.
At least by 2, okay. We got number 25 serving from Liberty. Are there different types of serves?
Yes. There's just the regular standard standing serve, and then you can have what's known as a jump float, where the player will hold the ball in their hand and kind of do an approach, and the ball will have no spin on it at all, which is usually what you'll see at the high school level if the jump float at all. And then there's just the regular jump serve where the player will throw it pretty high in the air and jump up to hit it.
Okay.
But mostly at the high school level, especially with girls volleyball, you'll just see the standard standing serve.
Okay. I guess jump serve is probably a little harder to coordinate and everything, correct?
Yes.
Seems like a harder serve.
It takes a long time to master.
It's all about timing, I'm sure.
Yes. Timing is very important in a
I know
jump
from
serve.
whenever I do that type of serve playing tennis, like when I played Mr. Farone and beat him that one time.
Oh, yeah, you totally beat him.
I did a lot of, powerful jump serves playing tennis. It was, it's a skill that took a long time for me to master. Let's take a look at a replay of that last play. Oh, actually, wait, we're back into the action, so we're going to wait. Oh.
Sarah Christie up there with a big block for Liberty.
That was a very nice block.
Yeah, she has shown a lot of aggression at the net this season. I think every game we've done, she's gotten lots and lots of blocks. She's always just up there ready to get anything.
That was nice.
They're seeming to use number 27 on Colts neck for almost every attack that they try to run, because she seems to be a pretty strong hitter all the way around in the front row and the back row. Let's take a look at a replay. We have number 29, Alex Foley, serving for Colts neck. And like we talked about before, she did try the jump serve, and the ball, I believe, landed inside the court. And Liberty misjudged that, thinking it did go out when in reality it was in. So she is serving again. Now a score of 17-14. And as you can see, the jump serve is a lot more difficult to pass at times, so Liberty is struggling a little bit as they call their first timeout.
Kind of want to go out there and try a couple of them to see if I still have it. What do you think, Emma? After this game, we'll go out there a little one-on-one?
Yeah, I think we'll have a little scrimmage
1v1.
after this. Yeah.
It'd probably be hard to play 1v1 volleyball, wouldn't it? You'd have to move really fast.
I mean, you can speak for yourself, Noble.
I mean, you are about 1.5 feet taller than me, so you could probably get around the court faster. Actually, let me correct myself. You're 1.5 feet taller than Farone. You're only about 6 inches taller than me.
Yeah. Short people can still play volleyball, though. They put them in the back row.
They put them in the back row. And I thought players like rotated all the positions during the game. They don't? They have like fixed positions?
Yes. They will rotate their spot on the court because according to the rules you have to.
Okay.
But once the ball is served,
they move around?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize. I got to watch out for that. I actually never noticed that.
Yeah, when I first started playing, that was the most confusing part because there's just so many like working pieces and the team kind of works like a machine on the court. And it's really difficult to get into that groove.
So basically, as soon as the ball is hit, they move around and they adjust to the positions that they're set in.
Yes, you'll see Colts neck after they serve.
Yep.
Players will start to run around on the court a little bit.
Number 29 serving. Alex Foley.
And she has just been getting ace after ace, now tying the score to 17-17. This has been a really difficult serve for Liberty to break. As it is the jump serve, which you don't often see.
That was nice. Wow. That was a great serve, though. Like, glided right over the net.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the replay. So got a set that's just a little bit too tight to the net, and number 27 is not able to get it over.
Oh.
Number 27
nice recovery there.
Rolled the ball to the back corner, which is often a place where your defensive players won't necessarily be.
Looks like Mary Hugel attacked that one.
Yes.
And what's the term when they get it over? Without the other team recovering
kill.
it? A kill. Yeah. That was very nice.
And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but she's very tall.
She is very tall.
Very tall.
Even taller in person. It's kind of like seeing an actor on TV, and you're like, oh, they're average height. And then you meet them in person, and they're like crazy tall.
Yeah, that's number 27 here. They've mostly been setting her all day because she doesn't seem to miss.
So it looks like Colts Neck has come from behind here, is leading now, 19-18. Served by number 11.
There's a miss serve by number 11.
Madison McSorley, it looks like.
And Sarah Christie, a senior middle, has served. Seems to have rolled off her hand a little bit, but she was able to get the ball over. That was a tip and a kill by Anastasia.
So that's called a
Armenko.
tip when you basically looks like you're going to kill it, and then you just, or attack it, and you just kind of tap it over?
Yes.
Ah.
Colts Neck again misjudges the ball. It did land inside the court.
Is there a term for that? Or nobody goes for it because they think it's out?
I think it's just a lack of communication.
And that's a tough call, though, that close to the line.
Yeah.
Imagine it's probably a difficult call to make.
Yes, it is.
Wow, they really want to show off the sound system here, don't they? Definitely sounds better than the old one.
I would agree. I didn't even know there was a new one until today.
I heard they were installing it, and I haven't heard it yet, and it sounds really nice. The old one sounded like you're playing speakers in a box of Cracker Jacks.
A little toastery.
A little toastery. Tin canny.
Yes. And we're back from the timeout with a score of 21-19. Liberty is hoping to push those last 4 points as quickly as they can, as number 16, Sarah Christie, senior middle, is serving. This looks like a back row attack by number 29. Hopefully Liberty is able to get the ball over the net. That is what's called a free ball, when the third hit is not an attack and it's just a pass over the net. So you'll hear the team usually yell free to alert everyone to expect a free ball and not an attack. Another back row attack by number 29.
Right back at her.
And that's what's called a line shot, meaning that the ball goes straight in front of her rather than across the court, which is often a really hard spot for a defensive player to get to, because you can see they usually stand in the back middle.
Another tag kill by Mary there. It's crazy to watch her.
Yeah. Their Colts Neck has shown to be a really strong attacking team.
What happened there?
That is what's called a double. So a setter will try and set the ball, obviously, and if the ball has some sort of spin on it, then the refs will call it as a double, meaning they touch the ball twice.
Twice. Oh, okay. You can only do one hit per person. That makes sense. So spin caused that?
Yes, if the ball has any sort of spin on the set, that's usually how refs will determine if it was a double or not.
Oh my God, that was crazy. I don't know if you could see that from camera, but it basically went into the ceiling without hitting anything and fell back down again. If it hits the ceiling, is it?
The ball is playable only if it stays on one team's side. So let's say if Liberty hit it into the ceiling and it fell back on Liberty's side, that would be a playable ball.
Okay. Out of bounds there. Oh, it's a close one. 23-22.
Yeah, at this
Liberty.
point, it's really anyone's game still.
And she knows how to serve, too.
Yes, we are seeing two players on Colts Neck able to jump serve.
Tied up there, 23-23.
And Liberty calls their second timeout with a tied score of 23-23.
I love the music in between each one. Getting the teams all amped up.
Yeah, the hype must be restored.
Wow. It looks like exactly the same way I serve.
Oh, yeah. Another back row attack. And that is a kill for Colts Neck, taking them to game point.
Wow. You know, I just realized I feel like the entire spectator crowd here is all Colts Neck people, because they just scored a point and this entire gymnasium broke out in applause.
Yeah, it looks like
they have a big following,
today.
it seems. Oh no. Is that game?
That is the first set, so they'll play another set, and then it is best 2 out of 3.
Yep. I was called a set, not a game. Oh,
Yes.
game is the very end when you win 2 out of the 3. Okay. That was a close one. That was a close set.
Yeah, Liberty just seems to have been making a lot of small mistakes, and that may have been what lost them the game set so far. So hopefully they're able to come back from that in the next set and take it to 3.
Here's hoping. Here's hoping. You're right, though. I feel like it was accumulation of little mistakes they were making and nothing major. I mean, I feel like the teams are pretty equally matched except for the small errors on Liberty's side.
Yeah,
again, I know nothing
agree.
about volleyball, but I feel like it's pretty competitive here today.
After seeing a lot of what Liberty has played this year, I feel like the two teams are pretty close in skill level. It's just the mistakes that get them sometimes.
Yeah. We'll see if Liberty can solve those and see if Colts Neck doesn't start making any, and this is going to be a interesting second set here. So who would you say the star players are on the Liberty side?
I would say, as for like from an attacking standpoint, as of like the hitters, Sarah Christie is definitely a very reliable player. She is number 16. She's the middle. She has red hair, if you're looking for her.
I know her.
Yes. She's a very valuable player. Kim Stallworth, I believe she's number 23. She's the setter, so she's pretty important. And probably, as for defensive players, I would say our libero, Steph Ramos, and India Lieberlongen. They are very strong defensive players. But I don't know if I would necessarily say there's like a star. Everyone's pretty good this year.
Good answer, Emma, there. Good answer.
Yeah.
About 50 seconds left between these two sets. Let me excited to see what's going to happen here.
Number 25, Kim Stallworth, is going to be the first server for Liberty.
Here we go.
Nice serve with a lot of topspin. That's a tough one to get up.
Oh, get that over. Ah.
No.
That was close, though. That was close to a recovery there. I'll take a moment to thank Maria Boccato for this mask I'm wearing today. I had my JTV one when I came in here a little while ago, and then I went out to the bus, and then it disappeared.
Oh.
So I'm sporting this very lovely purple medical mask.
Yes.
It's very comfortable.
Liberty's actually down a player.
Are they?
Yes, they are. Grace Salco. I believe she is injured with a possible concussion.
Oh, how did that happen?
A car accident.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hope she's okay.
So she is in the stands, or on the bench. Unfortunately not able to play yet. Hopefully she will be back on the court soon, because she's also a very valuable player all the way around.
Who stepped into her shoes for the game? Is a specific person?
Yes, we have Maddie Simmons.
I don't know Maddie.
Is number 13, stepping in for Grace.
I see her in the front there on the net. And Colts Neck is on the board with one.
And I'm sure Liberty is
take a look at the
this
replay.
server, as she is very good.
Oh, that was a tough one.
So
nice
hopefully
serve.
they're able to break it right away. Beautiful swing from Anastasia Artemenko.
Looks like she couldn't quite get to it there. And got number 29 from Colts Neck, Alex Foley serving.
Very aggressive topspin jump serve, but it does not go over the net.
It reminds me of all the serves Frone did when we played tennis together. I don't know if I told you or not, but when I beat him a couple weeks ago playing tennis, that's what most of his serves looked like.
Yeah, you totally did beat him. He was absolutely destroyed in tennis by you.
I take no pride in it, though. He played tennis for like 58 years. It's really, I'm pretty new to the court, so it's it's okay. He's getting older. That's why I don't really take any pride in it. Take a moment to thank Keith Flores for figuring out a fix to the camera situation in here. Now, I don't know if you noticed from home, but we have a wider shot now that gets the entire court in the shot at once, which is nice, so we don't have to pan back and forth. Yeah, that shot right there. We get to see everything going on at the same time now, which is a beautiful thing.
Yes, thank you, Keith. You are the guy, the MVP.
Yes, and Keith will be soon leaving us and going to Full Sail University.
He will be missed dearly.
He will indeed.
But I'm really excited for him to go to Florida.
Yes, and I'd love to have the opportunity to miss him soon.
Yes, me too. I'm just so excited to see what he's going to do in the future because he's a very talented
It'll be something
guy.
Great. And he said the first $1 million he makes, he's going to donate it to the JTV program. So I'm super excited for him to do well in life.
I love how he's giving back to the community.
He is going to be giving back, yes. First, the new JTV bus. This is his first purchase for us.
Yes. And second will be some new commentators that are not Ethan Noble.
Yeah, I am definitely the fourth string commentator. For those of you at home that haven't noticed, I commentate very rarely. And the reason is obviously pretty clear at this point. I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. Somewhat.
You do enjoy talking, so
yes.
That's pretty much
any chance to hang out with Emma Idle,
Yeah.
I'll take the opportunity.
Both teams seem to be pretty big blocking teams, which has gotten each team a lot of points so far.
Yep, tied it up at 5-5 now here. Let's take a replay.
We're going to take a look at a replay. Nice back set from Kim Stallworth.
Looks like number 11 serving, which is Madison McSorley.
Colts has been quite the aggressive team this whole game so far, taking every opportunity to make an aggressive play.
So what happened there? Why was the whistle blown? Looked like it was still in play?
I believe the ball was thought to be touched by Liberty's side in a block, but it just hit the tape of the net. So Liberty did not actually touch the ball. So Colts hit the ball technically 4 times.
Tied up again at 6-6. Another nice serve.
Yeah, Colts has been a really strong serving team throughout this entire game. What's also interesting to note is that these teams have never played each other before.
Really?
So they have no idea what to expect from each other. This is their first time playing.
Christiana Simone there serving. How have they never played each other before?
I don't think they're in the same division. This is the short conference.
Oh, that's right, short conference. Okay, that's right. Forgot you mentioned that earlier.
Yes. India Lee Borlongen with a beautiful float serve. Float meaning that there is no spin on the ball.
Oh, it's a good save there.
Sophia Tianco, I believe she's a junior, has been a very valuable asset to Liberty's defensive part of the team.
It's crazy how Colts Neck gets it right over to Mary Hugel pretty much every opportunity they get.
Yes. She seems to be one of their biggest hitters.
And she's up to serve again. Ah, first time she's done that. She heard us talking about her and got nervous. I'm sure that's what happened.
Yeah. Number 12, Stella Harzold, is serving.
Ah, it's a nice save. Liberty squeaks back out ahead again, 9-8. This is about as close as it could possibly be.
Yeah, they're going back and forth quite a bit in this
oh my goodness.
set.
And just so you know, in real life, the court doesn't look quite that yellow. But that wide camera, I think, needs some adjusting, but we'll get to that at some other point.
Liberty all day is seeming to be struggling a little bit with passing the ball. Could be from the nerves of the first round of short conference.
Definitely see that ending on a little pressure. So the ball can hit the net if it still goes over, huh?
Yes.
I did not realize that.
The ball cannot hit the antenna, though, which it just did.
If it hit the antenna and went in, what would happen?
Doesn't
Still
count.
out? Oh, okay.
Cannot hit the antenna at all.
And 10-10. back tied again.
Very back and forth.
Ah.
Sarah Christie rolls it to what's known as the donut on a volleyball court, which is the middle where you see all those players go in at once.
Let's take a look at a replay of that.
Just a nice easy roll, and that was able to trip
Wow.
them up.
We got donuts and pancakes. This is making me a little hungry here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I want to see a replay of this whole thing.
Yes, me too.
Oh. That was crazy.
See, maybe we could get a
I
replay
guess we don't
of that
have to look
last
at
play.
it again.
No? All right. I hear my director yelling in my ear right now about this replay that we did not get to see. I'm a little sad about it.
I'm a little sad too, but that's okay. I know Billy's working on it. I don't want to get Billy angry, so I'm going to stop mentioning it.
Yeah. But man, that replay. It's all right. Sometimes things in life can be disappointing.
Got Sofia Koval, serving now for Colts. So I think we had a replay of that earlier volley that went on borderline for a long time. Let's take a look here. So she hits it over. We could stay on the replay for a minute. We could talk about what just happened. I think we saw that one already. It was great to look at it again. Got another point there for Liberty. At 14-11 now, they're pulling back up ahead again. But as it's been going, we'll see if it stays that way.
Liberty seems to have started to fine-tune some of their mistakes and kind of get in the groove and understand how Colts Neck is attacking in this set. I'm seeing less of those mistakes from the first set, so that's always good. Beautiful swing from Anastasia Artemenko.
Worked out great for her that second time. First time they recovered it. Second time they went for it.
That is
timeout.
A timeout called by Colts. Let's take a look at a replay. And that is the same spot. Seems to be tripping up Colts' neck. So Liberty's hopefully going to run with that and continue to place the ball in that spot.
Little issue with communication there, it seems, but obviously backseat quarterbacking or armchair quarterbacking is easy to do. I'm sure with everything going on at once, it's a difficult task to know exactly who needs to do what when every single time.
Yeah, communication really is so important in volleyball, as well as just like your mental attitude. Like, the game is such a mental game, and once you get yourself into a rut, like, it's really going to affect how you play, which I'm sure is synonymous with every sport.
That's true. It's one of the good reasons for timeouts too, to give a moment for you to get your heads back together, plan out a little more strategy.
Yeah.
How many timeouts do each team get?
I believe it's 2 per set.
Okay. And there they come, back on the court.
Unfortunately, a missed serve for Liberty. Number 29, Alex Foley, who has given Liberty quite a lot of trouble in this game so far, is serving again.
Nice serve. I'm surprised she hit that right back over. Looks like a little mistake there on the Liberty side.
Yeah, seems to be a little bit of a timing issue. It's often really hard to run up to the moving ball and hit it while you're in the air. It takes a lot of skill and timing.
It's probably what gives the taller people a little bit of an advantage. There's less times where you have to be in the air to be able to hit the ball over.
Yeah, and you're able to get higher up so you can really put the ball down instead of straight out in front of you.
15-14 here. It's good recovery.
On the third touch, Liberty's not able to get the ball over the net.
And tied up again at 15-15.
And that is a kill for Liberty.
I thought they were climbing on top of the chairs there for a second.
It would not be the first time that has happened. I remember a couple years ago, I was at a boys volleyball game for Liberty, and one of the players jumped over the bench to get a ball up.
Did he make the save?
He did.
That's amazing.
It was crazy.
I want to see a replay of that. Good effort there, good effort.
Yeah, Liberty seems to be sort of losing some of the energy that they had at the beginning of the set.
Definitely making a couple of the mistakes they were making earlier again.
Yes.
Not that it's by any means anywhere over. So Colts neck is pulled ahead, 17-16.
That is a float serve, meaning the ball has no spin on it. Still a lot of this back and forth, now tied up at 17-17.
That was a good save attempt there by Christiana Simon. Slid right in there, but just missed it.
Number 16, Sarah Christie is serving.
Nice clean serve.
Stella Harzold puts it right down onto the ground in the corner. Deep corners are really a good spot to look for when you're hitting from the outside, because that is usually where your defensive players won't be able to get to in time.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Especially when you swing that fast.
Oh. Ah.
Once again, a lot of this back and forth. I think we're going to see this until the end.
Yep, for sure. This is a close set. It's a good block there.
Stella Harzold hits it to the same spot and once again has gotten a kill.
Let's take a replay of the middle of that play. That was a nice block there.
Colts Neck really taking every opportunity they can to swing at the ball. Seeing a lot of back row attacks, which is not often something you'll see as much at the high school level.
Wow, and player number 2 for Liberty seemed super excited there. And that is not a color correction issue. Her hair is actually that red in person. Take a look at the replay there. And I think that went out of bounds. Corner was cut off, but I remember doing a music video to this song in JTV camp when Keith Flores was 7 years old.
When he was a little baby.
Yes, he did. He looked like a little peanut. It was adorable.
He still looks like a little peanut.
Not so adorable now. Now he's like a big hairy peanut.
I think Keith is gonna get you for that one later.
I got an alert on my Apple Watch to even 1 minute of breathing can help relieve stress. It's funny because I thought I've been breathing the entire day, but
there's just a lot of stressful energy in this room right now.
There is a lot of stressful energy. Nice clean serve.
Because I'm sure Colts Neck does not want to take this to a third set. They want to just get it over in 2. And Liberty wants to go to the third set and hopefully.
Oh, that was out. That was out.
India Lee Brolongan is serving. She's always been a really strong server for Liberty. Every time I see her play, she's always very strong and very consistent, which is what you want to see in a server.
See how she does on this serve. Showing a little higher on that one, I think, after that last one.
Yeah, probably playing it safe just to get the ball over and in play.
Slipped it right in the middle there.
Yep. Another aspect of volleyball is the communication, which you can hear a lot of in this room. There's a lot of talking constantly going on between both teams, really.
21-22, timeout. This is going to be tense until the end here. Oh, I got some nice soothing music on now to calm everyone's nerves a little bit in between the timeout.
Some tunes.
And this is definitely anyone's set at this point.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it just keeps within a couple of points. And Liberty was ahead there for 4 points for a minute, and then the Colts came back and got 3 of them back, and it's just, oh, goodness. You could actually tell on the crowd in here, they look a little worried themselves.
Yeah, you can see it even on the bench. Like, both teams
everyone's paying attention a lot. Nice clean serve. That was a nice kill by Liberty there.
Yes, Stella Harzold again to that same spot that Colts just seems to be struggling a lot with. That is a kill for Colts next. Still, again with this back and forth, really just cutting it down to the wire.
And a call by the ref there. What was that call?
The ball was out of the court.
Oh, okay. He did like a rolling thing with his hands.
Oh, that is a rotation. So new players will switch.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ball is served out of the court.
So this is set point for Liberty, right, if they get this one?
Yes.
24-22.
So number 2, Steph Ramos, the girl in the different color jersey, is what's known as the libero, which is the primary back row player. So she is in charge of most of the passing. You want to go to her because the libero is the strongest passer on the team, which is why they wear the different color jersey.
It's like Liberty got that set. Going to be going into a third set here. Emma's super excited here that they're still alive.
Yes,
as am I.
I'm hoping Liberty will be able to advance in the short conference and get as far as they can. So hopefully they'll be able to take this third set, which will also go to 25, which sometimes is confusing because in club volleyball, for example, a third set would only go to 15.
Really?
But in high school volleyball,
you do 25 on each set,
goes to 25. So we have about 2.5 minutes left before our last set will start.
We got Mary Hugel dancing a little bit here on the court, doing some jumping jacks. She's definitely getting the energy level of the team going.
Yes.
Got about 2 minutes left here in between the sets. So I don't know, I know you were there, Emma, but what a successful Halloween Spooktacular, first ever Halloween Spooktacular we just had last week.
Yes, we did. It was very exciting.
For those of you guys at home that missed it, it was basically 13 numbers, Halloween numbers, dancing, singing, costume contest.
And the live band.
And the live band,
which we've never done before.
We've done it before, but
we haven't done it.
We haven't done it in a while. Mr. Frone is not always the biggest fan of live bands.
But I think we proved him wrong.
I think so too. They really did a great job. Billy Harkowski really pulled it together, getting the team together there, and it was a great show. It really was. And then we're straight on now to Home for the Holidays, which is our holiday-themed show, which is going to be, I believe, December 4th, ? Right around that time.
Sometime
in December,
vicinity.
around the holidays.
Yes.
And auditions for that. For those of you from Jackson that are listening, we're doing digital virtual auditions, which can be all the information in the packet can be found at Ferronis.com, which may seem unusual because it's not the Ferronis, but everything we do is rooted in the Ferronis. So Home for the Holidays, go to Ferronis.com for the information to audition for the show, and that's a very special event. An evening singing Christmas and Hanukkah songs. It's just a great event that we love to host here at Liberty every year, and hopefully everything goes as planned, and we're going to have it indoors as long as everything keeps going the way it's going.
Hopefully the live band will be back.
Oh God, definitely. Live band has to be back, especially for Christmas numbers.
Yes.
Like, how do you do rocking around the Christmas tree with a pre-recorded track? It just doesn't have the same ring to it at all.
Much to Mr. Ferrone's
dismay. Yes, but he's coming around. And any of the ladies out there, just so you guys know, Nate will be back on keyboards.
So he will be there to sign all of your autographs.
Yeah, he will be there.
Make sure your fat heads are ready to go.
Don't know what that is, but yes.
It's a big picture of his face.
Oh, that kind of fathead. Yes, for sure. Yep, he's going to be. He'll be there. So, our crowd size is doubled.
Yes.
Helps ticket sales.
Maybe we should put his face on the tickets.
That's a good idea. Sophia Koval serving. Not sure what call that was there.
I believe that may have been a net violation.
Got it in there.
Colts off to a pretty quick start. Number 1, Sophia Koval is serving.
That was a good attempt there, but couldn't quite get it over the net.
Yes. Seems to be all with the timing.
Yeah, it seemed like the timing was slightly off on that one there. Again, not that I could do any better ever, but.
It is very tough, very difficult.
Told you, after this set here, Emma.
Yeah, we're
one-on-one, 1v1, you and me.
Yeah.
JTV will shoot it. Alex Foley hitting it into the net there. Liberty on the board with 1.
That ball just makes it over the net.
It does.
Nice aggressive serve by Sarah Christie.
Nice save there.
And Sarah Christie once again tips it to an open spot that Colts is just not able to get to. Let's take a look at a replay.
Let's take a look at the replay there. Right in there. It's nice. It's good, good. She's always looking out for that empty spot to pass it, to get it into. That was close. Oh, seems like Coltsneck is losing a little bit of organization here.
Yes, a little bit of momentum here.
Tied up at 3-3. That guy that just threw the ball in did not look excited about that.
He's probably wondering where the ball shaggers are to get that.
I mean, you're sitting right in the front there. You got to figure you're probably going to be the one that needs to do it sometimes.
Yes.
That was a really nice serve.
Liberty seems to be coming back with a little more spirit in this set.
For sure. For sure.
As there is still a chance that they can win this game. Oh. As of right
Nice.
now, it is anybody's game as we are once again not tied, but pretty close.
Once again, keeping it a point or two away apart the whole time. Kim Stallworth here.
That is the point for Colts Neck as Liberty blocked the ball and it landed outside of the court. Number 29, Alex Foley, back again to serve. Liberty seems to have become a little more accustomed to how she is serving and not letting her go on as many serving runs.
That was a nice attack there by Mary Foley. Or Mary Foley? Yes, Alex Foley. But the attack was actually Mary Hugel's attack. I was looking at the wrong number. She has long hair. It covers up her number. Oh, I thought that one was. I thought that was out.
Yeah, sometimes it's pretty tough to
tell. That was super close. Tied up 5-5.
Liberty not able to get the ball at the right angle to go over the net. Now at a score of 6-5, Colts Neck.
.11 serving, which is Madison McSorley again. Colts Neck now ahead by 2, 7-5.
That is a point for Liberty. Colts Neck blocks the ball, but it lands outside of the court.
Thought it was off her hand there for a second, though. Sarah Christie. Ah, love to see a replay of how that happened. I think she thought it was going a little shorter than it did.
Yeah. That was a tough ball. It hit the tape and rolled off kind of towards the side.
Anytime Mary gets up to the net like that, I get a little worried.
Yes, Liberty needs to expect a big swing.
I got it back over. Out, right? Yeah, it was on the wrong side of the antenna there, right?
Yes, it did go through the wrong side of the antenna. As you can see from our line judge in the corner with the flag, pointed to the antenna and waved the flag, meaning that the ball did go outside of the antenna, which is a lot of the time hard to tell because it happens so fast.
I'm learning so much here. Before tonight, I would call that the red and white stick thingy.
Yeah.
But now I know it's called an antenna.
Red and white stick thingy.
Tied up again here, 8-8. Oh, 8-9, I lied. Colts pulled ahead by a point. Nice serve. And nice save.
Beautiful swing by Stella Harzold.
Ah, that was nice. 27 tried to go down there and save that one, but just a little bit outside. That was a beautiful set there. Beautiful volley. So why do they stand with their hands up at the net like that in the beginning?
Oftentimes that is used as a method to sort of block the other team from being able to see the serve.
Ah.
Some refs will call that illegal and ask the players to take their hands down. But a lot of the times, since the players are going to be starting to move to block the ball, they let it slide with the hands up at the beginning. That was a kill by Lexi Robertson, not sure.
Christiana Simon tried to get in there and save it, but wasn't quite successful. Let's take a look at a replay of that. That was close. That was close. Actually hurt her skin sliding against the floor from in here.
That's quite the painful experience.
I didn't see that. Ball came over here and hit me. Like it wants me to go out there and play. It's calling my name, Emma.
Yeah, during this timeout, let's go.
We'll just run out there for a minute.
Me?
Never scared. Kidding me? I took 2 semesters of power volleyball, Emma.
Oh.
I have that heated energy, that passion for volleyball that only
2 semesters
college level volleyball course can teach you. And I was very sore pretty much every day I played. But it's such a great sport. It really is. It's so funny doing JTV. You get exposure to so many different sports that you wouldn't normally really get to watch. Because let's be honest, usually you have a son or daughter in a certain sport and you devote all your time to watching that sport. You don't get out and you see volleyball and lacrosse and field hockey. And one of the great things about being in this program is we get to see a wide range of different types of sports and get an appreciation for each of them.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because I'm partial to volleyball because I did play for so long, but volleyball is one of my favorite sports to watch, as well as hockey. Hockey's very fun.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, anything's better than tennis.
I'm not even mad about tennis. I think tennis can be fun.
To play, for sure.
That was called as a double.
Just a quick aside. I'm pretty sure most people know I just bust on tennis because it's Mr. Ferrone's favorite sport. I love to bust his chops. But tennis is an amazing sport as well. It's crazy how fast things happen in tennis.
And you mess with him and he's not even here to defend himself.
I know. Well, that's why I started feeling a little guilty, realizing people might think I'm serious busting on tennis. Ooh. So what is that called when you basically lift the ball up accidentally?
That's called a carry, meaning that the player hits it with an open palm, not in the way that is a set.
Okay.
It's hard to explain without looking at it.
That makes sense, though. You're almost lifting up the ball as opposed to hitting it up.
Yeah, so it can be called a carry or a lift, which is an illegal move. Ball was hit outside of the court.
You hear the coach yelling out.
Yes.
Helping the communication on the team there. So I guess the coaches are allowed to do that, huh, from the sidelines?
Yes, they are allowed to help out the team. Sometimes they help out a little too much and get a yellow card, but that's besides the point. But as long as they're not going too crazy, refs will allow that to happen.
So Alex Foley tries to knock it over the net and is not successful. This is 15-10 Liberty. It's a pretty large, one of the largest gaps we've seen so far in this game.
Yes, I'm hoping to see Liberty just keep going with those points. Seemed to have been a little bit of hesitation there in getting the ball up, and she did not get there in time.
And as is happening a lot in this game, Colts Neck is starting to catch up again. Let's see, hopefully Liberty can hold them off. Out of bounds there on Colts Neck. Speaking of fun, exciting things.
This volleyball game.
Besides this volleyball game, we have a first ever. You know, we did the Halloween Spooktacular, and you know, as is typical around here at Liberty, we like to keep things fluid and exciting and new.
Yes.
So we're going to be doing the first ever Battle of the Bands, being organized by Billy Harkowski, coming up soon. We have a bunch of acts already signed up. It's going to be an amazing day of high school bands competing to see who is the all-star. What's the term, Emma? What should we call? What would the Battle of the Bands winner be called?
Honestly, maybe just the best band in
there has
Jackson.
To be some really cool adjective to describe them.
The coolest.
Nah,
the coolest.
Not about cool necessarily. But it's going to be
the best bops.
It's going to be great. Yes, that's a good way to describe it. But we're super excited because I love bands.
Are you and your family band going to be competing?
No, unfortunately. I mean, you know, if anyone needs a saxophone player, Avi will be out there as long as his monitor is working, so he could hear the keyboard. No, I'm excited to see the talent come out, because that's one thing that I've always been very fond of is bands like that.
Yes.
It's an amazing talent to be able to play all those instruments together and make it sound as amazing as these bands do.
Yes, I am very excited. I also am partial to bands because I am very good friends with Billy Harkowski. He's my good buddy pal, and I'm excited to see what he's going to put together. So that event is going to be...
He's your big buddy pal? Is that you?
Yes, he's my good friend.
Your big buddy pal. But he's my big buddy pal, so that's kind of weird, Emma.
Okay, he's just my friend. That event will be taking place in early spring, so be on the lookout for that. There are some flyers posted around Liberty and Memorial, so if you are interested. And
we'll, as we get closer to registration and getting closer to the event, we'll talk a little bit more about it. Sure, we'll do some news packages on it, but it's going to be amazing. It really is. I'm super, super excited for it.
Yes, I am also excited.
And Billy is a amazing drummer, percussionist, as the drummers like to call themselves, make them sound a little more professional. As you probably saw him perform at the Home for the Holidays.
JTV's Halloween Spectacular.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Yep.
So many events, I can't keep track anymore.
Events. And back to volleyball.
16-18, Liberty leading by 2.
Still remaining very neck and neck this entire set. Really keeping everyone watching on their toes, as well as themselves. No team has really shown to push forward by too many points so far. It's a pretty even matchup.
Could she have hit that against the bleachers over the net? Or do you have to go?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know what the rule is on that. 17-18 here. Still Liberty, slight advantage, but it's a tough one. Got really quiet in here for a second.
Yeah. That's also sometimes a tactic used to ice the server or make them nervous if the room is dead silent.
Means something very intense is about to happen.
Yes, and that is a timeout. Score is now tied 18-18. Got some more tunes playing for us during this timeout. After hearing more of the sound system, I will agree in saying that
there's a little bit of bass to it now.
Yes, the sound quality has improved. Not that anybody really watching is going to
No, they can't really tell.
That.
I mean, they hear our soothing voices the whole time, so.
Yes.
But hopefully the songs they're playing aren't going to get our YouTube stream blocked or our broadcast on Cablevision blocked for copyright infringement.
Maybe they should listen to some of my original songs instead.
I think, you know what, instead, when they start playing music during the timeouts, let's just sing.
Yes.
To fill the time.
Yes.
So that, I mean, my voice will never get a copyright block. It might get a noise ordinance violation, but definitely not a copyright block. We got 11, Madison McSorley from Colts Neck. First one to serve her after the timeout.
That is an ace for Colts Neck. Hopefully Liberty is able to break this serve. Seem to be having a little bit of trouble with their serve receive today. But now that the pressure is getting a little bit more intense, hopefully they'll be able to break the serve. Number 16, Sarah Christie, is heading back to serve.
Tied up 19-19.
Beautiful swing from Anastasia Artemenko, and that is a kill for Liberty.
Oh my God. I want to see that again if you guys got to replay that. That was crazy fast. Fast and accurate.
Yes. It's really exciting to see players also progress throughout the years of playing with them and watching them play.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really exciting to see a player like Anastasia have such a powerful swing. It's very impressive.
For sure.
because I remember when I first started playing with her. In comparison to now, she's just improved so much.
That's amazing to see. Let's take a replay of that not spike, that attack.
Yes.
A couple plays ago there.
Beautiful, right down into the ground.
Ah, that was nice. That was nice.
Really exciting to see.
25, Christiana Simon serving.
That is a missed serve from Colts Neck, which could
Back over to
potentially
Liberty.
cost them the game. So the ball is back to Liberty. Number 21, India Lee Berlongen. Beautiful float serve.
Happened there.
Yeah, that looks like what was a net violation on Liberty's side.
Huh.
Players are not allowed to touch the nets for safety reasons, of course.
And probably an unfair advantage if they touch the net at some certain points.
Colts Neck inching their way up to that 25. That is a timeout called by Liberty, their second timeout of this set. And let's take a look at a replay. Shall we?
That was a
I'm actually really afraid
great
to
replay.
speak about the replays. It's just really intimidating for me because
yes.
the plays are just so good.
I know you get all like I lose my when I see a replay, I just lose my breath and I can't speak.
It just gets me flustered.
That last one, for example, like I just saw people diving everywhere, and I felt
worried.
the intensity
Yes.
as they tried to dive for the ball and were not successful, and I feel the anguish. So sometimes I'm just it takes my breath away. Speechless, absolutely. Well, Colts Neck energy levels back up there. Didn't see that coming. Oh.
It is now game point for Colts Neck. The pressure is on.
This is game point here.
I still believe it's anyone's game at this point.
Oh, I agree, 100%, especially the way this has been going.
Yes, because you never know. That was a missed serve, so as I just said, it is still anyone's game. I've seen teams come back from bigger losses of points at game point.
Then two? Yeah, for sure. That's just going to get quiet in here.
And he has thrown the clipboard.
Oh. Well, that is game for Colts Neck. Wow. You know, the whole time though, I absolutely thought it could be anyone's game. That was one of the closest matches and closest games, every single one of them that I've ever seen here. It was back and forth,
yes.
1 point, 1 point, 2 points, 1 point, pretty much the entire time with a couple exceptions. And being in here and actually seeing it in person is intense. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can really feel the energy.
You can
in the room.
Let's take a look at that last replay or last play. Oh, block there, bounces off of her back, and tries to save it, but is not successful, unfortunately. Wow. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. That was definitely a great game to watch. Again, being here in person, hearing the communication between the teams and hearing the energy of the crowd, definitely is a whole different experience. So recommend anyone coming out when they get a chance and seeing a volleyball game in person. But
yeah, it's really exciting to see volleyball played.
For sure. I am Mr. Noble. Thank you for joining us in this week's Game of the Week.
And I'm Emma Idle. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.